you allow me that 15 minutes?
Yep.
Darren? Okay. 15 minutes tomorrow, French Cafe around the corner for my office. I'll be there at 10 o'clock. So, I'm there a little bit early. It was before smartphones. So I wasn't looking at my smartphone like about 200 of you are right now. I think it was daytimers. I was obsessed with daytimers. So I'm sitting there, and in comes a guy and a lady, and I don't know who it's going to be. And they walk up, and this guy says, Mike, I'm Darren. I'm the one that called you. This is my friend, Althea Oswald. And so we'd like to talk to you about this model. So we sit down for this 15 minutes. And Althea makes the presentation. Now, for those that don't know, Althea is one of the true icons and grand dames of the colorway position. She was the second Asian dairy color ever had, and certainly a mentor to me. And she starts laying out the model. And at the time, it was basically risk-free 100% cap system, age of participation. We got this little board of directors thing, she said, called an ALC. You know, it's just we talk, we share and give ideas for policies. And we got this profit share thing. And she leans across the table, and a whisper, she lowered her voice and said, Mike, this profit share thing, I don't know, but I'll get like $30,000 or $35,000 this year. And it's just like mailbox money, it just shows up. I said, Althea, that's impossible. You're telling me I only paid $18,000 in, how are you going to give me $35,000 back? I didn't understand the model. The 15 minutes turned into 3 hours because I began asking questions. I was clearly the example, as Stephen Covey would say, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. And so one thing led to another, and the short version is 4 months later, April 1st, 1994, I was with Colorways. Now at the time, we had 1,100 agents. We had no presence in Dallas. Actually, they had been there a couple years before they had failed. So we weren't even starting at ground zero. We were starting basically six feet beneath. And we just, and I told Althea, you know, we need to build something. By the way, she had the regional rights. Here's the good part. The reason I got that call, I thought Darren was part of Gary's executive team. Turns out Althea's regional rights were in default. She had not grown the area fast enough, and she was going to lose the rights to the North Texas, New Mexico region if she didn't get so many agents within a few months period. So Darren was a telemarketer. He was calling people who had any production levels at all and trying to make appointments for her to come up 2 or 3 days a week to save her region. I didn't know that until months later. He was her ISA, as we would call it today. He was a telemarketer generating leads for her to make presentations. I am so grateful that my sponsor is a telemarketer. And by the way, that telemarketer has 4 people, Darren. He has 4 people at his first level. Last year, his profit share was over $300,000. Wow. And so people say it doesn't work. It works. It's magical. So that was the call. That was the meeting. And that's how it can magically happen. And so what I hear from people is, well, how do I do that? I'm so busy. People tell me, you've got teams. You've got appointments. You've got schedules. We're doing expansion. I don't have time for that. How many of you lead generate 2 to 3 hours a day? Well, wait. When you're in a Keller Williams audience, and you're asked that question, just raise your hand. So how many of you lead generate 2 to 3 hours a day?